Playing another game against England 6 as Fractured. What do I see today? I have Walls and Rock and Thorn, which is useful if the cards decide that it's useful. As in, if the Invader deck decides it's useful. I have a Skip, which could be nice. I don't see a way to get this thing thresholded, though. I don't know if Bombard's a good card. It's cheap. It's certainly not, but I don't think it's a win condition, is what I'm trying to say. Yes, okay. I don't think these cards are that great either. Twin Days has arrived, but without a good zero coster to play it to combine it with, it's not very pickable. And besides that, there's just some cards that aren't really what I'm looking for. It's definitely looking as if I'm going to be picking G2 a lot today. Let's start the game. Take my starting time, and I will G2 to hopefully find a better card. I'm hoping to find Big Defend, or any kind of defend, really. Defend? Favor has arrived, and so has Domesticated Animals. Very good, very nice. Happy to see this. I'm likely to take both of them. I could use Domesticated to defend my corner jungle, and I could use Favor to defend the coastal jungle. Likely play Blur. And whenever I play Blur on turn 1, I usually want to have it in my hand still for turn 2, so I should play Sun card. That'll be past returns again. So I'll take 2 time from bottom track, add a presence here. Moon, gain power card, add presence, and then get a bunch of time. Okay, gain pay. Past returns is nothing. Blur. I will blur the sand. I want to have 4 Dahan in that corner jungle, so I'll blur, add push, repeat, add push. Reclaim Blur with a slip. Next turn, I'll G3. I'll grab Domesticated. And now I want to play these 2 cards. For sure, I want to play these 2 cards. What do I plan to do next turn? Next turn, I'm going to want to defend the Blighted Sands because I don't want to eat a Cascade there. I'll probably use Favor to defend that land. And then what else am I going to do next turn? G2 and hope for better cards? If I'm going to defend that Sand, I want to have Dahan in there. So I suppose I should play Blur the next turn as well. I don't really see a compelling reason to play 3 cards this turn, so I suppose I'll just take 2 time from top, and with the third of gain time or 2 energy, Do I want to gain 2 energy? Or do I want to just continue clearing my tracks? If I plant the G2 next turn, I think I'll just take the energy. Gain pay. Do I want that beast? Not really. Alright. Domesticated, defend 5. Fear. Favors. Defend 4. 4. And fear. Reclaim favors with slip. Event card. Each line with 2 dudes does nothing. Beast gets wanders around. I can't put him in the sand, unfortunately. Guess I can put him there. Dahan defense, sure. Ravage. Sand build. Mountain explore. Okay, next turn. Likely going to play this card and that card. I'll blur some Dahan from the jungle into the sand and then defend that land. And then maybe the turn afterwards, I could think about finding a way to put presence into this coastal mountain and then domesticating that. What cards do I need in order to win this game? Bombard is actually, now that I think about it, not going to do anything against England, because 2 damage doesn't do anything. I could look for perfect element cards and hope that my 2 defend cards are enough to carry me through this game. I'm also wanting to find a good zero-coster to make Twin Days pickable. If I find a really good zero-coster, Twin Days in solo just lets you repeat a card 3 times. Alright, in that case, I'm going to G2 and gain a Mina Power. Did not find what I was hoping for. I don't think this card does anything. I've never played this card ever. Let's review my major powers, see if there's anything good. I could take a call to Ferocity because it's a 0 cost and can gather Dahan. That's useful. Bat Scout. It's on elements. These cards don't really do much. Guess I'll just take the 0 cost and then what else do I want to put in my days? I don't think there's a world where I unearth a Beast of Rafflestone. It's probably just like, if I'm going to use a major power, it's likely just Walls of Rock and Thorn. Which doesn't really need to be thresholded to be decent. I'll just Throw Bat Scout into here. So that was my moon, my card gain. I need to add presence. I'll put my presence into this mountain in case I want to domesticate animals that next turn. And then I'll just take time because I don't really need these card plays. And sure, we'll throw out Call to Ferocity. Gain pay. Blur. Invaders are present, they build and ravage. There's no invaders here, so they don't build. Add Dahan, push 2. Let's repeat it. Getting more Dahan on the board is vital against England. Add Dahan, push 2. Is that necessary? I could just add Dahan and leave him there, because 2 Dahan is enough to kill off this, and then 2 Dahan is enough to put 4 into here. Sure, we'll leave 2 Dahan in that forest jungle. Favor, add fear, push blight. Let's put it there, I guess. Do I have blight removal that cares about it? Kind of, not really. I could slip myself to resolve Call to Ferocity at speed fast. Interesting. I might do that, actually. I'm always skeptical about leaving Dahan sitting on top of disease tokens, and there's also always cultural assimilation to worry about. Sure, let's resolve Call to Ferocity at speed fast. We'll target, say, maybe the coastal mountain. Just gather some Dahan into here. And then reclaim. Or maybe instead of, because I'm gonna blur my Dahan into that mountain, I could just put a whole bunch of Dahan in here. Put 2 Dahan in there. And just look to defend that line as well. So that was slow to fast, and then reclaim. Well, I want domesticated. Then I also want to use a slip to reclaim blur as well. Do I want to use 2 time to grab favor? Certainly not. I'll just let this Dahan fend for themselves. Event card. Life balance tilts has appeared. Wait, there should be a different 4 here. Well, I mean, I don't want to pay for bottom, so I'll just do top. Remove beast. Add snake. Let's put that snake here. That way they won't build that town. Because if there was a town here, and then they explored this land, it would have yeah. Let's put that snake in the coastal jungle. Discard top miner, it's fast. Add blight. Sad. We'll put that here. Or here. Let's put that here, I guess. Vaders and Dahan -1 health, sure. 1,000 small struggles never does anything against fractured. Fear card, skip all builds and lands with city, sure. Jungle build, that's that. And oh, interesting, that doesn't actually build. Sand ravage, blight, and you're dead. Mountain build, which means this shows up. Followed by some sand explore and an escalation. Okay, that's gross. We're gonna get a lot of sand builds. This is going to be a big Ravage, and I don't know how I plan to deal with it. Likewise, I'm not too happy about this dude showing up now, because now my plan to get Dahan into here is a bit more awkward. What if I played Domesticated into my inland mountain and then blurred that land? That would require me to find a way to play, to either draft or play Favor from discard if I want to also defend the coastal mountain. If I play these two cards, is it possible for me to get the right elements? Yeah, I could just play Stasis. That does work, but that would require me to lock into a G3. And I want to be finding a solution to this sand. Ugh. Is Uncanny Melting my solution to the Sand Ravage that's coming up? It might be. But even if I clean that blight, I still need to find a way to kill those buildings. Ugh. Yikes, yikes, yikes. What am I doing with my life? Well, if I played these three cards, I could stasis this Sands. And then it becomes a lot more palatable to defend with favors, I suppose. Sure, I guess I'll just do this. So I'll grab a card. I mean, maybe this is my chance to grab Twin Days. I'll move a presence. I think I have to move this one here. No, I can move this one here. Yeah, I can move that one there. So I got my sun, I got my card, move my presence, and now just to figure out my time/energy shenanigans, I'll take one time from here. Maybe I'll just go full time. What do I plan to do next turn? Reclaim? G2? Next turn I might just reclaim. Which means maybe I want the immediate energy generation. I'll take 2 time and 2 energy, I guess. Gain pay. Domesticate. Not playing Domesticator right now. Gonna first give myself a slip to put Favor in play. Favor, defend 4. Then Domesticated to put defend 5. Fear, and a Beast. Spend time to stasis this land, because I don't want to deal with it building a million times. Then I'll blur, targeting mountain, add city, ravage, deals 1 damage to a Dahan. Then I'll return 6 damage. Can I kill the city? I kill city, town, explore, deal 1 damage to a town. Add Dahan, push 2. Repeat, would put another, no, push this guy instead. Repeat would put a city in here. Ravage again, 5 damage, 4 damage gets returned. Add Dahan, pushed. Okay, yeah, I can greed for more fear. So that originally looked like this, I think. No, there was an Explorer here as well. So I'll resolve Blur, add City, Ravage, return 6 damage from Dahan counterattack, add Dahan, push 2, spend time, repeat Blur, add City, Ravage, dealing 5 damage, all of it gets blocked, 4 damage gets returned, killing the City, add Dahan, and I will push 1. Looks fine to me. I could use a slip to grab a card, and that card could help delay my reclaim. So next turn, I wanted to defend both my sands. Ugh, gross. So much defense needing to happen. I could grab Blur, play Twin Days, and then everything here is 1 cost. Yikes. If I took Bat Scout on a G3 turn, I would get my innate again. Just lets me do favor. I guess that works. And then I would Twin Days literally just for elements because, well, I guess that works. Sure. So these were the cards I played. I'll spend a time to give myself another slip. I'll make one of my slow powers fast. I'll use that on my right innate. Looking at this card, invaders do +1 damage per land. That would kill off one of my Dahan. I need to get rid of that. Then I'll reclaim a card. And then I can play a card, but I will... Oh, no, I can't play a card anymore because I grabbed Blur. Alright, put that away. Event. Explore card goes down here. Choose a land with snake. There's no snakes on island. If you're sitting on 2 Dahan, you can reclaim a card or regain a unique. Reclaim a card. So, what was the plan again? Does that work? No. I suppose I'll grab Call of Ferocity just because it interacts with the board state. I don't think I want to think too much about whether or not the elements from past returns again is better. Sure, fear card. Deal 1 damage in a mountain. Sure. Sand build. Mountain ravage. Sand build again. Explore all lands that don't have buildings. Sure. Time passes. Okay. This is awkward. I could take Bat Scout, do this. And then use Twin Day, then I'd grab one of my defense cards from discard, play it, and then Twin Day it. This is going to be a very expensive turn energy-wise, because everything is at 1 cost. And why am I playing Bat Scout again? Because it has air on it, and that's literally it. So I could grab Disorienting Landscape instead. But Disorienting Landscape doesn't do anything, really. Well, actually it does help. It could let me remove Explorers, which lets me play Blur to reposition Dahan. Okay, yeah, I'll grab Disorienting Landscape. That's Sun. I need to think about my presence movement. I grab my card, so it's presence movement and time/energy. I want, in an ideal world, can't defend both of these. Can I defend both of these sands? I can defend both of these sands, probably, but I can't get, or can I get to Han both of them? Not really. So from here, I would want to play Favor and Domesticated? Gosh, that's expensive. Well, hold up. Do I even need to if do I need to play Twin Days at all? What if I just played Ferocity instead? That still works, and that's lighter on my energy supply. And then I could throw out Favor. I like this a lot more, actually, because I can throw out Favor, and then my second slip will make Call to Ferocity fast. Okay. So I took my Sun element, I drafted Disorienting Landscape, I will move my presence from Mountain to this Sand, and I will take probably 2 time and 2 energy, gain, pay. I'll give myself a slip to reclaim and then play Favor. Yep. I'll give myself a second slip. That will make Call to Ferocity fast. So I'll gather in 2 Dahan into this sand. And then I'll reclaim Domesticated and play Domesticated. Resolve Domesticated, putting 5 defense here. And a Fear and a Beast. Resolve Favor, putting 4 defense here. Stacking that Blight, sure. I'll play Disorienting Landscape to push this Explorer into here, I guess. Hopefully +1 damage doesn't screw me there. Putting Wilds there. And then I'll play Blur. Spend time to repeat it. Add Dahan. Push. Add to Dahan, push 4. Looks good. And then I don't think I want to spend another slip. Vent. Oh my, it's Wounded Lands, which is not actually very good this turn, but okay. Add Dew to land with Blight. Put him there. Beast can push things. I'll push that guy. Wait, that's actually good. Raiding and Retaliation, deal 4 damage here. Kill that. Buildings, deal back 1 damage, which is nothing. Fear card, you can replace. Interesting. I'll replace this Explorer with a Dahan, because the mountain and jungle and coast will build, so I want more Dahan into that land. And if there's a lot of Explorers, start killing things. So this dies, that dies. Mountain build, that shows up. Sand Ravage. coastal build. Escalate into the biggest land, followed by jungle explorer. That's pocketed somehow, impressive. And then slow powers, I have my innate, my right innate, it's Years of Little Rain. Am I gonna play with that? I guess. Maybe not, that's too good. Okay. Instead, this is the event card. It has the Han defense on it, potentially. Sure, we'll keep it on top. Time passes. Okay, I can gamble on the 50-50 to get that defense, which means I'll want to put presence into my sand, into my mountain, but I can't, so I won't. I want to... Reclaim. Reclaim, reclaim. I can reclaim and aim to play favor twice, and then just gamble on this. Sure, reclaim. Get to time, gain, play blur, play favor, and have an air. I want to be able to repeat favor, so I think I need to play sun air to make that happen. Oh. I'll play Twin Days instead. I think. Gosh, that's expensive. What if I just played Past Returns again? I would still need to do. I would still need to spend 2 slips. Okay, I guess I'll just pay the cost in energy. I guess. Ugh. I don't think I like this. I could also just play it safe and not go for the 50-50. I played this. I want to find a way to defend my whole coast, and if I could play favor into here, and then also play favor into there, and then also play another defend card into the wetland, and then gamble on the rest of the defense coming from the event card, that'd be pretty cool. I think I can make that happen, can I? Everything costing 1 is really hurting me here. Pass returns again. And play domesticated. Damn. Yeah, the energy just isn't there. Okay, maybe I won't gamble on the 50-50 then. I'll just hope it's next turn. But even if it is next turn, can't really take advantage, or I guess I could. Guess I'll play these cards. Pay. Favor. Defend 4, push Blight, I guess, sure. Get a Fear. Blur. Add Dahan. Push 2. Twin Days to repeat Favor. Costing an energy, put 4 defense in here, 1 more Fear. And then I could repeat another card if I wanted to. Do I want to slip out Ferocity just so that I could repeat? Sure. You know what? Why the hell not? Let's just throw out Ferocity. We use a slip to throw out Ferocity. What does that look like originally? Looks like this. Yeah, sure, I'll throw out Ferocity. Just so that I have 1 Twin Days for that, and 1 Twin Days for this. I mean, may as well use a slip. Why the hell did I play these cards otherwise? And then, do I just accept that I'm just take the Blight on the wetland, go to Blighted Island? Yeah, I guess so. What am I doing with my life? It's gonna be a sand double build. Oh look, there it is. Okay. Invaders do +0 damage, add beast to a land adjacent to beast. Sure. Get in there. Get in there. Make a wall of beast. Unless, do I want to think about infestation? I just put that there. Kill Dahan and land with beast. Goodbye. I guess. Coordinated defense does nothing. Sand build. Coastal Ravage. Let's kill off all of this. Kill off all of that. Then Blight. Immediately on each board, kill a beast. Sure. And then Cascade again. Okay. Cool. And then that was my Ravage, jungle build, explore. That's it. Wow, what the hell? Well, I mean, I have 2 Call to Ferocities, I guess. I could use that to start just walking Dahan over here onto the side of the island. Might need a major power soon. Sure, let's put 3 Dahan over here with 1 Call to Ferocity, and then we'll just put 3 Dahan into here with the other Call to Ferocity. Right, right innate. Take a look at this. It's rising interest. I can handle that, right? Oh, I'm trolling. I needed to actually put a 4th Dahan in here. Well, I'll figure it out. I mean, I can always just forget Poor Time Sideways for this. Fear card is good. Okay. The wetland is getting spooky, and I don't have a concrete idea of how I'm going to handle it. It's wetland, so Walls and Rock and Thorn won't be helping me here. And there's potentially a 6 damage Ravage coming in onto this jungle. I want to get one more Dahan into this jungle as well. Or one more damage of some kind. I'm very poor on energy. But I mean, there's gotta be better cards in here. Do I want to find a major power, or do I want to find a minor? I'd still have Twin Days, so technically I'm on the hunt for good zero-cost cards. What kind of zero-cost cards do I even want, though? Support cards? Constancy would be hilarious. Any kind of support gift would be really good, actually. Okay, let's just continue digging for the minors. Call to Guard has arrived. That could be it. And then the other card... Spur? I don't know if I want Spur. Sucking Ooze, it's not really what I want either. Guess it's just Spur. Put that in Daze. I'll put a presence on top of this land. Take 2 time, because I probably don't need to play a whole bunch of cards. Maybe. Think about it later. I want to spend some time, probably this turn. Could play Call to Guard. If I play all my Sun cards, what kind of elements do I get? Full useful left innate. Sure, we'll just play those cards then. Gain pay. We'll use Call to Guard to get that extra Dahan in here. Defend 4. Do I want to gamble? I could gamble. Let's say, so the 50-50 that Rising Interest shows up, I'm likely going to take it to dig through the Fear deck, which means that when this builds, it'll build Town City, that'll be 6 damage. What are the chances that this Fear card, just one Fear card will give me a defense? It's not awful. Yeah, sure, let's gamble, I guess, for now. Stasis, where am I stasising? I don't think I want this. Maybe the wetland? Just so that I don't have to look at it. Or maybe the coastal mountain, because that's going to build twice. Yeah. And then I did hit my left innate, so... Wait, I played the sun card specifically so I had my left innate. What am I doing with it? These don't do anything. How much? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. What if I played... interesting. How about this? We'll undo the stasis, which I realize I'm actually cheating because I didn't spend time on that yet, but we'll undo that stasis. We'll spend a slip to put Twin Days into play, cost an energy. And we'll call to guard my sands twice. How about that? Gather 1 Dahan, put 5 defense in there, gather another Dahan, and then put 6 more defense in there. Just try to group these guys up. And then I'll use a slip. That's both of these Twin Days use. I'll use another slip to put Blur into play. And I'll blur my sands. At town, Ravage, not enough damage. 12 gets returned, which there is 10 health here, so they all die. At Dahan, push 2. Repeat Blur to get some more Dahan into that wetland. Okay. Spend time on Stasis to stasis the mountain. Technically speaking, I could, if I had a way to get rid of the Explorer, I could instead just stasis the coast, the wetland itself. Do I want to put, I don't have the energy to play Disorienting Landscape. And I guess I could, in theory, maybe if I played things around different, no, I can't, I don't think I can afford more slips. Sure, I'll just stasis the mountain. Pass returns again does nothing. Okie dokie. Still gambling on this, but now with more fear cards, it's a lot better. That card, new species spread. It's free! It's free real estate! 1 fear per player. On each board, add beast to land with building. Sure. Nah, let's put one in here. Maybe there's like a downgrade option that shows up. If you're sitting on top of 2 Dahan, get an energy. Love it. On each board, isolate a land. If there's a building there, skip all build actions. Let's isolate this land. Choose a land with beast and downgrade there. Now that I think about it, maybe I don't want to downgrade. Maybe, yeah, because the +1 damage never showed up, so I'm not worried about them building a city here. I'll downgrade. Downgrade in that wetland. Okay, coastal build. That's a stasis. This has been, the wetland has been skipped by the fear card. We'll let that city shows up. Jungle Ravage, 8 damage gets returned here, but they do deal 1 damage to a Dahan, sure. Mountain build does nothing here. This has been stasised. Explore, jungle wetland. Jungle, isolated, no sources, no sources. How in the world did I get into this kind of board state against England? This never happens. Okay, I have my rights innate, but I know with certainty that new species or rising interest is showing up, so I guess I'll just peek at the Vader deck. Why the hell not? Ah, I'm cheating. Ah, shit. So this was the card on top. Oh, okay, no, we're fine. Everything's fine. Time passes. Okay. What if I just did that again? If I blurred this land. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Be 14 damage Ravage. But if I could blur that land and survive, I would probably be in a really good position. Probably just win. if I reclaimed and played Twin Days, Blur, Call to Guard, I want to reclaim turn, would look like that. Call to Guard would get. You know what? Let's just do it. Or, well, no, I should calculate it. Okay. 4 towns, 1 city, 4 Dahan. I Call to Guard at once. Which puts a Dahan in there and 5 defense. I Twin Days at one time. That puts another Dahan in there. Makes 11 defense. And then I Call to Guard it one more time. That puts a 7th Dahan in there. 18 defense. That's basically Indomitable Claim. I now have 7 Dahan in there. I blur it, so they build a city, and then they take. Okay, it wins. Okay, so reclaim. I take this time, reclaim all, gain, pay, and then I'll Call to Guard, putting a Dahan in there, 5 defense, and then I'll use a Twin Days on Call to Guard, putting another Dahan in there. And as stated, that goes to 11. And then I'll use the other Call to Guard because Twin Days is busted in a solo game and I need all the help I can get against England. Put another Dahan in there. Now that's 18 defense. So Twin Days has been used. And then I blur. Do I need to slip anything first? Does it matter? I hope not. We'll figure it out later. I mean, I could slip out pass returns again, and then slip out Call to Ferocity, and then slip to make Call to Ferocity fast, which would exponentially increase the amount of defense being made. I don't know if exponentially was even the right word there, but surely this is fine. I hope this wins. And I don't look like a fool for not calculating it that much further. Okay, blur into the wetland. Build city. Ravage. It's all defended. 14 damage gets returned, so let's just kill off all the towns. That's 12 damage. 2 damage gets dealt here. Put a Dahan in there. Let's push nothing. Spend time. Repeat it. Build town. They ravage. They all die. And that's game. Yeah, I don't know how the right side of the island got so clean. Hey.